Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our hard mode modded playthrough, and we have completed the build up here. I put in all these houses, I put in these here, everything's paused, everything's relaxed still. The water's full, but none of the barns with food are full at all, because we're not producing enough food. That's the problem, we're not producing enough food at all. Also, over here, this is complete as well, and we have all this done up here. Ready to go. We just need to put the town centres in and away we go. But we can't do that because we don't have enough beavers, and we definitely don't have enough food. Food is a serious problem. I've had to adjust something. Again, we had a drought that was too long and it caused the this all dry out here. So this was a success here, the stream gauge here. It turns off these at the correct times. Off again, I didn't realise I had any of those re-enabled still. There we go. Boom. So they're all on advanced with the stream gauge now, so boom, there we go. But I had to put another one here, and I've attached all these ones to it. So when this goes down below one block, so it can only take the top block out, it stops pumping so that we keep the water for the farms going, because that was a problem. The water runs out, the farms don't produce for 2 or 3 days, and that just kills our food. So we need to get more food. We need to fix the food and get everything going there. So we need another food in here, and it was suggested that we try the fermented soybeans because they're probably one of the easiest ones to do. So we're going to give that a go. Let's have a look, see at what's needed for fermented soybeans. So we could do fermented mushrooms as well. That comes in the hydroponic. That requires metal, so we can't do that. Okay. And that's a shame because that's quite easy to do. I think that's going to be one of the first things we do when we go up there, because the hydroponic garden can be built without green land, so we might have to go onto that. Yeah, so it requires soybeans and canola oil. Canola oil is done in the oil press, so we need to unlock the oil press. Let's do that. And this requires power, so we need to do a little bit of power here. I can't build this yet because it needs scrap metal. So I can't transfer the power through there. Figure out where we could do this. I'm not sure how much we're going to need. If I remember correctly, they actually grow pretty well. You know, they grow. You do not need that much canola at all to get this stuff going. So maybe let's just try a little bit. Let's try a little bit of canola in there, and we'll do soybeans in here. But those farms could take care of it, but I don't want them. They're doing that. So we're going to want to put a couple of farms in over here to deal with it. Let's put 2 farms in there, and let's set you to be I think, do you know what? I'm going to set both of them to be soybean. It says both of them to be soybean. There we go. And they can plant the canola afterwards. That's fine. Okay. So I want to build this as well. So I might get in a scavenger flag up here. It's a long way for our beavers to travel. I know. It's a really long way for them to travel. But if they can get a little bit of scrap and we can get that built, that means we can put in fermenter next door to this and get some more power down. Although fermenter only requires 1 power wheel anyway, so that's not terrible. And this wouldn't really run all year round as well. Yeah, probably be better to do it on a power wheel. Actually, would probably be better to do it on a power wheel. So let's do that. Let's do it on a power wheel and put it here. There we go. Okay. You're going to be slightly higher priority workplace. Okay. We can grow that, and then you will be doing a fermented soybeans, which requires the press and the press also requires 50 power. Do you know what? Let's actually do it on there. Let's do it on there. Screw it. Why not? Why not? We'll do it all on here. So, boom, and then we'll put the fermenter there. Put a storage over here. I'm going to turn them around. I'm going to put them down here. The oil press can go here. And the fermenter can go here. The space behind us to put things in. And then we'll put the storages over here. I'll put 2 in. One will be for canola. Where is... fermented soybeans. This one's going to be for storing canola. Yep. And then we want to put in a storage for fermented soybeans, canola seeds, and I just remembered, boom, like that, there we go. And that is going to be for canola oil. There we go. It's oil, it's a liquid. Okay, there we go. There we go. So they can get built, they can get done, this can get planted, everything can be awesome. And hopefully we can get some more food, because I can't expand it. We have absolutely no food at all. We're living on berries again at the moment. Just because it takes so long to recover from what's on there. Plus our population is a bit higher than I expected it to be, but 70, actually no, population's not higher than I expected it to be. It's higher than I expected it to be because I didn't add up properly, but it's fine. Okay, let's get this done, planted and ready to go. Well, it hasn't exactly gone according to plan. We are getting some fermented soybeans in. However, many people are dying of hunger. Many people are dying of hunger simply because food ran out. And again, we on the knockback of when the food runs out, we don't have it. They work slower, so they get less food in. So I was too late with this. It was too slow, but it's okay. It's okay. We are going there. I don't know how long the power's going to last. Look, it's draining too much power out too quickly, so I think we're okay. It is obviously draining from the entire battery pack in one go. These all do work. It's just purely a visual bug that they don't spin. If I rotated them around, they would work fine, but it's fine. It's fine. No problem. So I can't do anything. Can't do anything at all. We're going to have breeding come to an end again because of this here. We're going to have other bits and pieces. Right, okay, actually, we can do something, and I will do something. Let us do this. We're going to put in the forester up here. So I'm going to remove the berry guy, which I know is terrible because we need more food. We are getting rid of food, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. No problem. No problem. Okay. Boom. We're going to put a forester up here. Boom. We're going to put the berry gatherer flag back in there. And we're going to go, hey, would you plant berries? We need more than one berry place, but we can do more than one berry place once more than one gatherer flag once we get rid of the forester. So That won't be a problem. And it's just to get them going. It's just to get them going. Yeah, the water's going to drop down. It's going to cause some to stop working. And yeah. But it's just more. We get more. I was hoping they wouldn't actually spread. They die too often for it to work like that. So just get loads more berries put in there so we have more berries to go. Yeah. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Yes, we're going to lose loads of beavers again. We're going to lose loads of beavers again. But then we will drop down in beavers, which means there'll be enough food to feed the beavers we have on there, and then this will be added into it, and we'll get going. And we should be wonderful, hopefully. But we'll see. I just need to get a surplus of food going. I also really need to get explosives going. That's probably going to be a really good way of doing it as well. If we could get the explosives going, because then we can come up here and we can put in like a little hole with a water dump and lots of green land, and that will fix all the problems, because we can easily over here do loads of stuff with that, and then we get the dam done later. That'll be fine. I think that's the next route to go. That's the next route to go. Is we're going to go with explosives, and paper, because you need paper for the explosives. So let's do that. Put in a paper mill. Put in a paper mill. Is it one? I can't remember. 1.6 hours per 2, and then the explosive requires 3 every 3 hours. So yeah, it's about 1 to 1. You get a little bit surplus if you do 1 to 1, so that's fine. Print press. No. Paper. Put a paper mill in there. And we'll put the explosive factory in here. Go right there. Boom. And I'm not storing any. I know. But we can store quite easily, actually, because we have storage down here for space. So let's do that. Let's put storage down here. So we're going to go put a warehouse and a warehouse. And we'll do U for paper. And we'll do U for explosives. So at least we store 200 explosives. And we can just put in a staircase there with a platform in front of it, and boom, there you go. And then we just carry on like that. In order to build the stairs going up, you kind of need to do that. You can't go up more than about 2 before it stops working. So you need the platform next door to it. So that's okay. So that'll get built, and that'll start running, but it will run off the power here, which is kind of a bit of a problem, because then we're going to be eating through the power that's doing the food. So we probably need to counter that with something. I don't know what. Maybe get rid of these and put an engine in here and connect it to the edge of this, which will power all this. Might be an idea. Let's unlock the engine as well, because we can. Then we can put an engine in here. Face it. I mean, the engine can connect to the end here. So we can put the engine here. Well, that wouldn't be a problem. So long as it's getting power into the system, it would also charge the batteries at night when it's not running. So I just would kind of like to put it over there, out the way. I can't really get power going up and over here. I looked at this. I could do it when we get explosives, but it's, let's just put the engine in there. Let's just slap it right in here. There's nothing that's only 1 thick that I could put in there anyway, so yeah, we'll just put the engine in there. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll wait for the drought to finish, which means we'll get some scrap metal in storage, and then once the drought is finished, I will turn this smelter on to try and get some metal blocks going, and we'll prioritize building this over anything else here. So we'll get some power going, and hopefully we can be okay with that. I don't know. I'm not convinced I've got this right at all. I feel like I'm kind of banging my head up against the wall for a bit. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So let's put another big, huge, enormous cut in here, because I just got to wait for time to go around and do its thing. All these will get bits and pieces anyway, so these will probably get built anyway. That won't get built, but that'll get built. and these will get built. So yeah, and I'll pause that once it's ready, because I need to balance the power here before the engine's built. So okay, let's try and get ourselves some metal blocks going in order to get an engine running to run everything. So we have an engine, but because I'm an idiot and didn't actually think about it before I built it, we can't do anything because this isn't built yet, so it's not powering anything. But it's fine because this is running well enough to run everything that's here anyway, so it's not a problem. The engine is basically just for the drought. Really wish you could connect these to the food. I really like the mod that allows you to add the timers here, but it only affects pumps. The only thing it does is water pumps. It doesn't seem to affect any other building, and I'd really like it to do more than that, because you may want some building turned off during during the drought season for here if you're running on water wheels, or maybe during the drought I want to turn off certain buildings so that they're not draining the power, you know, or more importantly I want to turn on the engine during the drought and turn it off during the summer, because there's no point in it running burning wood when we're getting enough power from the large wheels, because this will run, this will absolutely run at full power, running all the power into it and just wasting the wood that it's burning because the flywheels are charged. So yeah, would absolutely love to be able to connect a engine to, maybe even just connect it to a battery. Maybe not the modded ones, fair enough, they're modded, but even if you connect it to a battery, so if the battery is below a certain level, the engines come on. That'd be great. But it's only obviously it's a mod. It's a mod on there. You know, maybe I should have a look at how to mod myself and just write my own one. That'd be fantastic. I think that'd break my brain, because I don't even have the first clue on how to mod games at all. At least not for a long time. Many years ago I used to. Many years ago I used to. There was a game called Dark Rain, an old RTS game that I modded the life out of, custom units and everything. But it's been 84 years. It feels like that. So yeah, this is working. We are getting metal in, which means this will get built eventually. It's going to take a while, and then the engine will do its thing, which will be fantastic, and then that'll be going, and everything will be brilliant and wonderful and joyous, and there could be much rejoicing. Food is really good. Just by adding a third type of food in, or fourth type of food in technically, has done enough. We are down on beavers. We're down to 66 beavers from, we had about 80. So yeah, and also we did run out of water. That was a problem. Water was a bit of a problem for us. So yeah, no hauling post beavers. That's probably why. You know, I had to recall the water from here. I had to turn these off of. I had the water set over here to be. Hey, can you fill these so that we can fill them when they're done? And we had to drop it down. So we are filling up these here. So they've got planks in, they've got wood, and they've got gears in every section, which is awesome. So that should be the same over here as well. Oh, that's got scrap in it. There is wood there. Oh, I didn't do gears. I haven't done gears and planks over here. Oh, let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna need gears and planks over here as well, aren't we? So let's build ourselves a storage and then put in our industrial log pile on top. It's kind of annoying that planks are in the industrial log pile and like gears and things are not, because I know I kind of get it, but it's like there needs to be a medium industrial log pile which is the same size as this. Because we've got 3 of them and we only have the small tiny one and the big one. There really needs to be a middle one in between. There's exactly the same. Or my personal preference would be to get rid of these log piles and just have everything in warehouses. Just get rid of them. And just put all the goods in a warehouse. It's fine. I don't see the point of differentiating between them. The folk towers obviously have the pile, which you can't build on top of, and don't know why they can't put stuff inside a warehouse. It has to go in a pile. It just seems a little bit Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just have the three stockpiles and then the 3 tanks. Not worry about the industrial ones. So yeah. Okay. Oh, we have another drought coming. Yay! We don't have enough water. We really don't have enough water. For 70 beavers, we need 2,000 water to last 10 days. So what I may have to do is adjust this and maybe take one of these off of there and just have it pumping all year round. So we still get some tap water, and then maybe that won't some tap water. That's not what I meant. Still have that tap into the water, and we'll still get some water come in, and hopefully it won't dry the whole place up. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Actually, do you know what? We're gonna do it now. Let's turn off that. Boom. Just go all the time. You are to pump all year round. Get the water, as much water as you possibly can. Just carry on pumping, and you will pump out everything, and that's fine. And then you 4 over here will stop once the water gets below a certain level. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we're going to recover from this now. We have enough food, hopefully stored to keep us going, even if the drought causes the food to dry up for a bit. We are getting stuff going on over here. This is fully charged and running, so this is awesome. Once you are done supplying to the explosive factory, I might have to pause you anyway for the next drought, because we don't have enough oomph unless you can get that built fairly soon. And you're not. You'll take 4 hours to build this here. So we have 4, 8, 12. We're doing 3 a day, which means this is going to be done in 10 days, just shy. Yeah, it's not going to be done. We're going to run out of power well before that. So yeah, could scrap that and run a power line into the engine to keep the engine going, just to keep enough metal blocks going. We'll see how we go. I may do that. I may scrap that, but I'm going to wait for you to be sending as many metal blocks over as you possibly can. If I scrap it, it can only store 13. So I want to store as many as I possibly can over here, in this here, and then when we run out of power, I might just go, okay, we'll scrap that. And if I destroy this, all the stuff that's in here will just drop on the floor. You don't lose anything when you destroy a building that's being built. You lose 50%-ish of the goods when you destroy a building that is completed. So if I was to cancel this now, all of these would drop on the floor and it would be fine. So okay, yes, if I do that, boom, see, it drops the whole lot, everything on there. Whereas if I did that, it said it would drop 15, 10, 10. It drops all the goods inside, so if it had metal blocks, it would drop those. Fine, so the logs, the scrap metal, and the metal blocks, it will drop its contents 100%. But the stuff that it's made of will be only 50%. So it's like 15 gears, and it actually cost 20 gears to make. So it's more than 50%. So okay, but yeah. So I'll let it store. Basically, let's store metal blocks in there. Even though I've got metal blocks over here, haven't I? No, I haven't stored metal blocks anywhere. So, but anyway, I will get this done and built and running and fantastic, and then we will hopefully have some explosives so that we can do something over here to get some food in. And then once we get some food in, we will be, well, we get some farms in over here, we can send some beavers up here, and even if we have to just turn on these and slowly do the thing, it'll be absolutely fine. We do need to pump some water out over here as well, which means probably getting these built sooner rather than later. But we'll have to work on getting over there as well. We'll figure it out. And I might do both at the same time. We'll suggest I should do both at the same time, but I don't know whether I want to do both at the same time. Purely because I kind of want to concentrate on one over the other, because we don't have many beavers to spare. So I could send a couple of beavers over and just enable these and have everything going there, but then we need berries over here, and we need a lot, and we'll get there. It's really slow going at the moment. It's slower than usual in my playthroughs, much slower than usual, because I'm stuck. So I'm going to let the game run. Now that we are stable for food, I can sit back, I can let the game run. I don't have to worry about any crisis happening and anything going terribly wrong. hopefully, and I can just let it even maybe go through a couple of cycles to fill up everything here, to fill up this here, to get some explosives stored, to get beavers population back up again. So hopefully we'll be good. We will find out next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.